Hello everybody and welcome to BallinCraig Estate 2017, a small dairy farm in the heart of Northern Ireland. So I've been approached by the creator of the map because he has had a few issues I think with some of the players who have been on here having an issue with finding certain triggers and wanting to know a bit more information about where stuff is, basically. So yeah, what he wants me to do is just really run through a list he has sent me, a very comprehensive list I must add, to try and show you in a video format exactly where some stuff is. Now this is going to be slightly tricky because I've never actually played on the map before, but as I have such a good list in front of me, it can't be that hard. So I'm going to give it a go. At the same time we're going to have a bit of a map tour and see what BallinCraig Estate is actually like. So here we are. Now the very first recommendation from McCormick X7080 is to actually play the map with seasons running. Now obviously I don't have it running. That is because this is just going to be a map tour, and if I did have it running it would just be the middle of winter and it probably wouldn't show the map off at its best. So I've just got it in the default settings at the moment. But yeah, best to play it with seasons. I think the map has been set up to be run that way. Next, if we take a look at the minimap, we can see that we start off with 4 fields, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now this map is actually pretty small from what I can gather, but even so there are still plenty of fields packed into here. I think this is, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is actually the same map which has been around for a very long time. Obviously it's been updated and transferred to the different versions of Farming Simulator, but I'm pretty sure it was around in the days of FS13. Can't say for sure, but it looks familiar. I think I've played on it before. Anyway, yes, those are our fields, quite a few, and yeah, we're going to have a wander around them in a minute or two. So I think really we'll just have a tour of the farm first of all. Oh, we've got a bit of a play area next to our house. Well, a slide. You can't really have everything. It's just, yeah, still. It's fun. It's a fun slide. Super fun, happy slide. There is our cows. There is our Bowser as well. Is that a fuel tank behind it? Not sure. Possibly just a water storage point. But yeah, lots of lovely farm buildings around here. A feed silo. Some cows over here. Animated cows. Other cows in the field back there. And actually, if I just flick that switch, it is indeed the light switch. So we have some light as well. Perfect for when working in the yard at night. So if you should wander up here, I think this is our first field. Yeah, it must be because our combine header is just here. This is field number 7, our only arable field. Next to this we have field number 8, and this brings me on to a very good point, which is on my list in front of me. So, this point is about cows and silage bales. You start off with 25 cows and 19 silage bales, as well as normal machinery. This is in order to allow seasons players to keep their animals fed until summertime, when they can produce their own folder. Brilliant. So the creator has actually thought about people playing with seasons. He's thought that, well, you can't just instantly have all the food. I suppose you could buy it, but being given it from a previous year is just brilliant. It does take a lot of the stress off trying to keep your animals alive through those very cold months. So that's very good. Silage bale is just here on the side of field number 8. I think field number 8 is just generally a grass field. Nothing else over here. There is another gate to it just down there where there is the traffic. I think the road actually runs straight through the centre of the map. I think it does, but obviously we'll discover this later. The sheep field is just over here. If I just jump over. It's probably, again, quite a wise idea to see this page here. 25 cows, as it mentioned. No food as such, but as I've just shown you, we do start off with some, so you still have to make the effort and put the food in their trough or into their feed areas. But yeah, you do start off with it. Now I'm not sure if this is actually related to this particular point, but apparently some fields are only accessible by driving through other fields. Looking at it, this could be one of them. So we have to access field number 9 by going through number 7. There could be another gateway, but yeah, certainly this applies to some of the fields. You can see the road just down there as well, with what looks to be a fuel station. So that is another grass field. We have one other grass field, which again could be only accessed through potentially field number 9 or field 7, not too sure. But yeah, field 10 is in the corner here. One of our other fields. Yeah, I'm going to struggle to get over here. Okay, it wasn't too hard. But yeah, there is the gateway to field number 10. So I like the idea. That's probably why we own this corner, because we have to get through to the other fields. So we'll run back down to the main yard. We've got a lot of stuff to discover, especially around the cows area, with regard to triggers and stuff. So if we can get to the bottom of where they are, that would be brilliant. So back through field number 9, and back through field number 7. And then this will eventually end up back in the main yard. So yes, we'll sort out the triggers for the cows first of all. Here we go. Let's run around the corner. Hello cows, how you doing? You look happy? Good to see. You have a very good field there. Let's just wander into here. Oh, we've got some machinery. New Holland and New Holland. Just over there. And the workshop. Just here. Nicely kitted out. Looks like a nice place to work. And we have a light switch too. Brilliant. Okay, so the straw trigger for the cows is in the feed passage of the shed opposite the lane to the main yard, which is just here. Here is the lane, where the calf pens and calving pens are located. So I can only assume that it is this place just here. I see straw. I think it's in here. Now, this is actually linked up with another point, and this is about buying cows. It is near to the rusty gate in the same building. Here is a rusty gate. Open it up, press R in here, and there you go. The animal dealer. So that should get to the bottom of the straw trigger and also where you buy your cows from. All in the same building opposite the lane where you enter the farm, the main yard. So that's another point done. Moving on further down the farm, if you go into this building here and open this door, you can see we have some sheep in here. If you press R, this also opens up the animal dealer for buying the sheep. So again, hopefully that sorts out the problem for those people who can't find where to buy the sheep from. Next we have the silage pit. Now this shed immediately looks different to all the others. In fact, it looks intriguingly different. And I will obviously follow what's been written in the bullet point, but first I'm just going to play with the thing here. Look at that. It goes up and down. Could play with that all day. But no, in all seriousness, this is the silage pit. That is the building. It's located in the far left corner of the main yard, which is just here, with the blue silage barrier at the front. The way it works is that you push the grass in from the back till it is at a level where you can drive onto the pit and fill it safely. So you fill it up from here, I assume, if I've read that right. And yeah, when it's full enough, you can drive in. Which is an ingenious idea. And then I assume, I don't know, but I assume that when you come to want to empty it, you can then put this down. But I can't say for sure. But it seems to look like a very effective method. Moving on to the manure. The solid manure is located in the open area to the left of the workshop in the main yard. This is the workshop, as you can see. So yeah, I'm guessing this is the open area. It looks like it is a place for manure. It's very dirty, so that would make perfect sense. The liquid manure is in the shed attached to the silo. I have to look for this myself. That's a silo. It's also where the cows are. That's a silo too. Okay, let me just see. Sheep. Okay, this one might be a little bit harder to find. Right, okay, so looking at it in Giant's Editor, I would say from selecting the liquid manure tank's trigger, it's anywhere within this frame, this mesh frame. So yeah, I'm hoping I've got that correct. It looks like that is the place. While I'm here, I probably could just confirm that the manure heap is over where I thought it was. Oops. I think so. I think it is. Bear with me. Yep, it is. It's just over here. So that clears that up. Good. Right, back in the game. This feels a bit better. So yeah, we're really getting through these points. Hopefully it's helping quite a few people. The next one is there is no grain storage on the map, and there are fertilizer pallets already purchased, as there is no fertilizer or seed triggers. So again, hopefully that does try and help quite a few people. So I think now we've actually seen quite a bit of the main yard here. We should just go for a bit of a drive. We have a combine over here, a few other pieces of equipment as well. If I just open up the workshop door, don't close it myself, like squishing a grape. Let's just take the New Holland 8340 for a drive. We'll try and explore the rest of the map. As I said, I don't think the map is that big, so it shouldn't take us too long, but I think the level of detail is very high, so it more than makes up for it. And to be honest, I don't think that having a big map is necessarily a good thing. I think more detail, quality over quantity. And after all, it's only a small farm, so left could well be a dead end. No, it isn't. Okay, we'll go left first. And it's probably best if I stay in third person view, as you can really appreciate stuff much more. Best to do it from here. But that car just flashed its lights at me. I didn't do anything wrong. I only pulled out very slowly in front of it. So this is the animal dealer, judging by the icons on the map. But first we have another yard. It is a fairly small yard. Oh, cows! Hello, cows! And more equipment over there. A plough, a drill, and a fertiliser spreader. And we have in here some more cows. Hello, cows! I keep opening the doors on them. I'm sure they really appreciate it. So that is another farm. Another small yard just here. Is that anything over there? I'm not entirely sure. I think it is just where the cows are taking a break. Right, let's progress. Let's go up here. Obviously, you can download it yourself. This map is out, so you can take a tour and have a good play yourself. Questions about console. There's always questions about console. As far as I'm aware, what I've been told a few days ago, it is hopefully coming to console. I don't think it's totally guaranteed yet, but if it passes testing, it will be. That, at least, is the plan as far as I'm aware. So you have to stay tuned to find out more about the console version. So this looks to be the main merchant. It is. Bolton's Wool and Bolton Merchants. So I have some information about the merchants over here. If I just get my comprehensive list out. The main trigger to buy animals is located in the feed passage of the pitched roof animal shed at the merchant, located in the top right hand corner of the map. Okay, so yes, that's the pitched roof. If we run over here and press R, will it open up the trigger? Oh, wrong area. There we go. So yes, this is the main animal dealer, for those who are interested. So I think there's actually another thing associated with this area. Yes, the merchant offers grain selling, baled selling, and wool selling, all in this same complex. And I think that actually concludes the bullet points. So from here onwards, we're just going to have a good exploration, looking at all the sheds, essentially annoying people by opening doors and leaving them open. The bale sell point, I would guess at. Back into the tractor, that must be the grain sell point. Possibly wool over there, I'm not entirely... Oh no, wool was the first one. Is that... Oh, hang on. Which one was that? Let me just see. Actually, isn't it? Yeah, I think that is wool. Seems to be in the right place, just over there. They store it inside. So let's leave this place and we'll progress to go to the bottom of the map to where the shop is, the dealer. I'm sure you can see all the different fields. It's actually going very murky. I probably should just speed up time. It's going to rain. That's the problem. It's just rained. Lovely. Well, unfortunately, I can't really skip the time too much now, so it's going to have to be finished off in the rain, which makes it a bit grim. But it even looks good in the rain, so it just shows what a good map it is. Of course, I put the download link down below for you. Let's put some lights on. Good that it's got traffic as well. There's an arable field. Yeah, it's really coming down heavy now. Right, so I think the road does just pretty much finish around here somewhere. 30 limit, we should be alright. We're going to do 25 or 26. But yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll pull over. I'll jump out and we can do the rest on foot, despite the rain. So we have a village store just here. We have the petrol station just there. We also have the church. Walking up here, I think the shop should be somewhere up here. Just here. With a workshop. It's just like a local village garage. And then from there onwards, I think that is actually the edge of the map. So there is something there. Let me just teleport to here. Is it anything significant? It is. It's a building. Good job I spotted it. So I think it's just probably an area to keep some animals while they're being kept inside for some reason. Oh no, actually no, it is actually a storage shed for putting stuff in. Maybe some conventional bales or something like that. Some hay bales. So all these nice little areas where you can store stuff. What else do we have? Let's look for details. I went there, didn't I? Yeah, that's sort of the small yard. Hopefully, I haven't missed anything. There looks to be a track here. Yeah, it's a very narrow track through some hedges which need to be trimmed. Some long grass. Full of nature. Very natural feeling with this area. Nice and green and lush. But yes, there we go. I think the last thing I need to do is fly up into the air. Up we go. Well, that's made all the difference. Some lovely blue sky, sunshine against the green backdrop. Or the green landscape with the blue backdrop, I should say. Yeah, so you get loads of fields. You could do so much haymaking on here. Silaging, all that kind of stuff. I won't go too high. There's our cows. But there we have it. BallinCraig Estate 2017. I really hope that has helped the creator, McCormick X7080, and his dedicated players. Everyone who wants to download this map, hopefully it's helped you too. And hopefully it will help everybody in the future. So thank you so much for watching. And until next time, see you again soon. And thank you for the very detailed list. Very useful.